Well, hello my lovies. Welcome back to another journal video. This is my personal journal. I am very late to create my February spread. I just wasn't inspired. I am super tired. But today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reclaim my Sunday. My Sundays are always for journaling and filming these videos, and I just carved out some time and really sat down to do this. And for some reason, the creative flow just came right back to me. So I grabbed my cup of tea, put it to the side so I had something to sip on. So if you want to journal with me, make sure you get yourself some drinks and some snacks so we can journal together. And the first thing I always do for my personal journal is look for some collage items, because in my personal journal I can be a little bit more creative. No one is looking at my journal but me, so I went all out with collaging. I've always really loved collaging because you can use someone else's art and create something new. And I'm not really good at drawing or doodling or painting, so using the materials that I have made by someone else, which is actually exactly what I would like to draw, is very easy. But then the actual collaging process, creating something new out of something old, that can be quite intense and quite hard, but I like it because it's like solving a puzzle and there is no solution because I am making the solution. Anyway, I found this really nice quote, "May you love and be loved." I was like, yeah, that's nice. And it wasn't intentional. I wasn't gonna make like a February love type of spread, but it turned into like a self-love spread. No, it's not really a self-love spread. More like a reminder to just, it's okay to like love someone. And I'm saying this as someone who has basically been single forever. So I don't know about you, but I really know what I like in a man. And it doesn't really matter if you like men, women, or someone who identifies as something else. It's all good. Love who you love. But I know exactly what I want, and I also know exactly what I don't want. And it's quite easy for me to say yes or no to someone. But you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna find a man in my living room, and I've been by myself in my house for weeks now. Not every day, because I'm also on a run for work or hanging out with friends or going to a cafe for co-working sessions. But yeah, as I was making this spread, I realized that I'm not gonna find my guy in my living room, so I need to get out more. And so even though February is like the love theme for many people, for me, it was more like a reminder to get out of the flipping house, girl. You're gonna have to meet some new people outside of your home. So yeah, here I am trying to figure out how this collage is going to get together, and I clamped down the pages because this is a new personal journal, so the pages are a little bit fresh still, which is good, but they also don't lay flat yet, so those little clamps are amazing for that. So yeah, figuring out the collage is my favorite part to do. I've noticed that collaging really calms me down because I'm really focused on the paper and the scissors and the composition of everything. I'm not looking at a screen. I'm just moving around paper on paper. And for some reason, it calms me down like nothing else. And I also like this whole color palette with like the soft pastels and like the blurry flowers and the blue sky. Like, it really made me feel really relaxed and just lovable in a good way. I don't know how to explain it, but when I look at this page, I just feel it's just so lovable. It's so cute, adorable. So yeah, that's what I like about collaging. You can make whatever you want. You can create a new vibe with old pieces of paper and art. And I feel like this page was a really good cover page. The only thing I forgot to do, which is really stupid now that I'm editing this video, is to create a goal page. I always write down 3 goals a month, and I totally forgot to do it for February. So I don't have a goal page. That is stupid. So I'm gonna have to like put that somewhere else later. But yeah, usually I would put in a goal page next to my cover page, but I forgot. All right, so time to glue everything in its place. And what I really like about my personal journal, because, you know, I use this to really write down everything that I go through in my mind and actual physical life, or my thoughts or my ideas. This is really just my brain, my heart, my feelings, everything on paper. And what I like about these cover pages is that just like in normal books, you often have like those beautiful new chapter pages where there's like a really nice illustration. So I use these cover pages as chapter pages, if you will. So this is the chapter page for February, and that's kind of how I see my journals, as a book about my life, but not really. I mean, do you get where I'm going with this? Because I'm not really writing my life's book, because I'm really just journaling, and it's like whatever happens. It doesn't have like an actual story, but also it does, because if I look back, I can see how my life has been developing, which is kind of like a story, isn't it? Anyway, here are some very cute gold stickers, and I was adding them to create a bit more of a whimsical feeling, because I feel like when you look at this cover page, it is quite cute, very whimsical. And as I was making this page, I had my headphones on and I was listening to Howl's Moving Castle, you know, the Ghibli movie, which I watch probably once a month as I'm journaling. For some reason, it always makes me feel better as I'm journaling. So I wanted to add some glitter, some magical, whimsical feelings to this page. So let me know if you think that worked out. But I think the gold stickers really made it work. And I'm happy I found that little doggy that is like under, you know, on the bottom of the page. I feel like the dog just finished it. Otherwise, it would have been a little empty over there. So that's why I like collaging. You can just add, take away until you really like the whole layout. All right, so because I forgot my goal page and the month already started, I am creating this good things page. I always have that in my personal journals for every month. And I try to document what went well every day, even if it's something small. You guys know this. If you watch my videos, you know I do this every month because it's really healthy for me. And also, if I were to ever look back at my journals, I can see per day that there was something good in my life, like always. But since I started with this spread quite late, I don't remember what I did from February 1st to February 11th, so we do not have that documented. Anyway, better late than never. And oh, I found this really cute little orange car, and it's like a vintage motto. I was like, aw, that really fits my theme. So yeah, I ended up putting that little car there. Love it. Anyway, how are you doing? Are you enjoying journaling still? Or have you had like a little pause, if you will, just like me? I haven't journaled since, I don't know, like 29th of January. So yeah, it's Sunday 12th. It's Sunday the 12th of February. And it's the first time I'm journaling again after like 2 weeks. And I feel like a lot of people think that is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because I journal when I need it, when I want it. If I were to journal every day because, you know, I'd create some stupid rule for myself, it would start to feel like a chore instead of something that makes me feel relieved, better, happy, or more relaxed. So I'm just curious, you know, do you also sometimes have those little pauses when it comes to journaling? I've had years where I didn't journal, and then one day I woke up and I was like, back to the journaling board, back to the journaling. I missed it, I need it. And that's also the reason why I started this YouTube channel. I love talking about journaling and I love doing it. But I also can recognize that it doesn't have to be like a regular schmegular everyday thing. It's supposed to like work for you. So I'm very curious. Do you also have little journaling pauses as well? So here's a quick overview. We are on to the last page. So usually I would have 4 but I forgot my goal page. Anyway, this page is where I'm gonna start journaling. I usually call this my daily scribbles page, and I'm not just, writing on one page, but it's like the jump off for all of the other pages where I'm going to write on for the rest of the month. And I found some other cute little stickers with gold because I really wanted to keep that creative, whimsical, magical feeling on the page. So this is not really a header that I'm making, it's more of a decoration piece, but also a header. Does that make sense? I don't know. Sometimes I like to be a little bit more creative and not put everything on the top of the page, but just do something on the left or on the bottom or somewhere in the corner, a little cute little decoration, and then I'll write around it, and it makes it look a little bit cooler, like a magazine, if you will. Yep, these stickers most definitely work for me. I really like this whole theme. I don't know, everything just works. I guess it's because I really felt in this creative, happy place, and then everything goes well. I think you guys remember my last video, which was my setup for February in my work and business bullet journal, and I hated it. I hated it. The whole spread is so ugly to me because I wasn't inspired. But this one is fantastic, and I love it because I was feeling inspired, and then it all works for some reason. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I feel like a lot of people feel like every spread has to be amazing because that's what they see on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. But honestly, a journal is supposed to be real and raw. It's your own documentary on paper, and it should reflect your actual life. So journal, don't journal for a while, stick some ugly stickers in there, make it look pretty, mess up, I was gonna say the F word, but mess it up, make it pretty. As long as it works for you, it's okay. Anyway, I hope you like journaling with me. Let me know what you think about this spread. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe. I will release the ASMR version of this video next week. So yeah, show me some love by liking and subscribing. I love you. See you in the next one.